us before the Trans-Catalina trip?
Good morning, everybody. We are heading to Catalina because my wife loves camping. And me too. Woo! We woke up early. We worked out already. Had breakfast, packed, and now we are heading to San Pedro to get the ferry to Avalon in Catalina. And then we hike 11 miles. Supposed to hike 11 miles.
We are trying to make camping Alex catered. We're trying to make this a successful outing because camping doesn't have a gym, camping doesn't have
Meals, shower.
He doesn't know that yet. Camping has
A
great
place.
meals. He needs a bathroom. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that he's just never experienced a good experience. I'm hoping and assuming that he doesn't like it just because he's actually never done it in a fun way. Everyone pray for us that we have smiles on our... I will have a smile on my face, absolutely.
Me too.
It may be fake. It may be a fake smile.
First snack of the day, boiled eggs. We got boiled eggs. We have dehydrated meals that we bought. RX bars. RX bars. Sponsor us. I bought so many. Sponsor us. I bought so many boxes. Yeah. We're just waiting on the ferry. Boards from right there. We have a little snack.
Howdy boy Alex. So pissed at what we're starting. The early boat was fully booked, so we had to take a later boat. And we thought that we could just like catch a taxi or a Lyft or an Uber. We can, but it's $130 to catch the taxi, like to go halfway. And we are deeming that not worth it. So we are just gonna do this hike. It's like 2:30, it's gonna take us 5 hours to get there. So we'll see you in the dark. Okay, bye.
Been walking for like 2 hours and I'm now convinced that my wife's trying to kill me. We are like, how many feet up? And we're not even halfway to the campground yet. How are you feeling?
Like I'm hiking.
You guys are seeing the nice part of the road now because we were in this narrow, dinky uphill. Whew, that's Avalon right there. I'm half life right now.
I spy Buffalo Wild Wings.
He was looking at us. Hey, bud.
Alex, don't talk to him. Leave him there. Let him be.
Big guy. This water. There's a water right there.
Cute water.
Do you know why they have buffaloes in Catalina Island? We've had buffalo before. It's by
Alex, come on. I don't feel... Oh, he's pooping. Okay. But he's coming this way.
Right, another 5 miles until the campground.
My phone says
4 miles? Even better.
it's less than 2 hours. I think you can manage that.
Yeah, worse is behind us.
You know, like my hand.
Just like the bison. We're almost there, Kay.
My legs are wobbly.
Yeah. This is what, 4 hours in? Campground is somewhat over there. We're almost there. And we made it with daylight still. I saw it. The shower situation right there.
We're lucky there is a shower.
Oh my god. Okay, here we are. Here's how we warm up the waters. And our dry food is in there. So it's just cooking right now. And that's our little tent.
Yo, what up? Want to say what up, MTV? Thanks for coming. You know, I just always wanted, when you guys come check out my crib. So here on MTV Cribs, my name's Kate, DJ Kate, I'm gonna show you what's good, you know what I mean? So like, come on in, guys. We like to keep it real simple right here. I don't like to be too, more money, more problems, what they say. So it's like we like to keep it real nice, less to clean, all the things. So we got a big Agnes 2-person tent. It's deceiving because it looks like it's one person, but it's really 2 people. It's two people, but it looks like it's for one. So if it's just one, it's real cushy if you're trying to have, some of the ladies over, it's a little tight. So like, you don't really want that. We got a nice 2-person sleeping bag. This is where the magic happens. You get nice and cuddly in here. Zippers on both sides. And then we have a 2-person pad underneath with, this nice thing that keeps it together. So I'm gonna sleep great, I hope, because my legs are barking and I'm so tired. I just get to cuddle. I get to be so close to my husband. Yeah.
She's happy. She's a happy girl. Good morning. Breakfast time. Creatine, my protein, and then eggs and an apple. And then we walk another 10 miles. Kate found a shortcut. Don't tell anybody. If you ask us, we're gonna say we did the trail.
Guys, we're gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the airport in the sky, top of the island. He went in the building to try to get some water. We've been walking for like almost 2 hours. We have a long ways to go to Harbor, so we are tired people. 4 hours walking. It's the view, it's pretty here. The ocean is right there. We have to go follow that trail all the way and over to the other campground. I'm assuming that's the camping ground right there. We're almost there. Made it. Good morning. This is our last morning here. We ended up moving camp from 2 to 5. 2 was right there behind here because it was super windy, and our tent was almost quiet. Said she's quiet. Good morning, love. Okay, somebody's sleeping. It's 7 a.m. So this is 2 harbors in the morning. There's a pretty thick fog. I think you guys saw it on the drone shot from Blackjack, because Blackjack is all the way up on the top. Last morning, then we go home.
Wow, it's so clear. I wish we saw it.
We are back home, as you guys can see. I'm so happy that we have this couch and we have light, and we have electricity, and we have warm water. Yeah, it's been almost a month since we did a hike. It was 24 miles total and a change, something like that. What did you take from it, aside from losing your nails?
I want to point out that, yeah, this is a month later. It's taken us a month to revisit this adventure. I feel like what I've been telling everyone is glad I did it, don't need to do it again. But I don't know if I feel that way because your energy was poor.
My energy was just like everybody else's in the ferry on the way back. Overhearing people talk, and they were like, I don't know why I signed up for this.
Okay, we heard like 2 people
Yeah,
say
there's
that.
like 2 people that did the trail.
There was 2 people
Everybody
that
else
were
went-
like, there was
everybody
one
else-
person specifically that was like, you know, every time I think about backpacking, I do it, get all the gear, I go and do it, and then I think, do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
Like, why, you know, it's so much work, but then like that is the fun of it, is doing the whole thing. And he heard that one person say it, and he was like, see?
Two
See?
other
See,
people.
people
But everybody
did that.
else was there for the Buccaneer weekend, which is like they go to the beach and get drunk.
Anyways,
Different.
I don't know if if I would have been with like my friends that like backpacking and they would have been like, wow, it's so pretty, then maybe I would have been like, wow, it's so incredible. But his energy most of the time was in survival mode and was not talking. And if he was talking, it was, why do you like this?
No, it wasn't that negative.
It kind of was.
I asked you a couple of times, tell me why do you like this again?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was a
Thank
struggle.
you for
dude.
proving my point.
Yeah, but it's not the only thing that I said. It was a lot of pretty views for sure.
What is your recollection of what you said?
That is not how I want to spend my week.
I mean, thank you for being honest and delivering the truth to the people.
I
So I will go by factual evidence by saying that I do think your energy.
And my energy was not,
Yeah,
"Yoo-hoo,
he
let's do
wasn't-
this
again,
again.
Again, he wasn't talking, and when he was talking,
Yeah.
he was like, "Why do you like this?" Or "This is not how I want to spend my weekend." So, case in point.
A lot of beautiful views, as you guys can see. It's definitely a lot on the body.
in different ways. It was that part I actually like, the challenge of fulfilling those 24 miles. It's not what I complain about. I was telling her during the hike, it's not about how long the hike took, it's the fact that we had no recovery for me. Like, you're not doing 11 miles and then you have a nice meal. Like, you're not showering, that's the part that kind of bothers. Like, I don't mind doing the 24-mile hike. It's a challenge that I can take, and I love the fact that it pushes my body to a different limit, but I want to get to whatever from point A to point B and get to point B, and I got to clean myself now. I got to have a nice meal and sleep, and I can do that again tomorrow.
I think though that is the point, that there is no recovery and you have to get from point A to point B. There's no cars. You saying that's being like, I don't mind being a professional soccer player, being out there. It's just like the workout.
What? No, I love the workouts.
No, I'm saying I don't mind being a professional soccer player. It's just like all the running. That is being a soccer player.
You can go on a hike and do 11 miles on a day, and then you get to the other side and you go to the hotel. The known shower. The known shower is hard for me.
You got a shower.
You got sprinkling water.
Got a body of water. Don't make yourself sound more high maintenance. There was a shower at a campground.
I am high maintenance.
And there was ocean. For anyone that backpacks and is hearing this.
Wait, ocean and shower?
And there was ocean and a shower.
You can shower in the ocean?
Well, I'm just saying there's a refreshing body of water.
I get why people like it. I'm just saying that
Tell me why people like it.
I can see why people like that if they're okay with I am not okay. Like the lack of hygiene for me stuff, the actual meals for me stuff. Those are the things that I know I am high maintenance on. The journey is incredible though. Like the struggle that you go through, that's awesome. Get to the end of the day and you can't have your feet actually clean. It's tough for me. But it is for me.
I think it's just so funny that you're like, not have your feet actually clean. And in my mind, I'm like, there were showers.
But you're not clean. You shower and then you put your feet on the dirt again. It's like, you're not.
Put your foot on a wet sandal that you walk back to your tent and then you get in the clean tent.
People that actually camp, you know what I'm talking about. Be honest, you're not 100% clean. You're not.
Honestly, I think that's like this might not go on the video.
Yeah, probably not.
But that's actually so relative.
Okay, maybe we went out of tangent right now. It should be a 2-minute thing. Let's go back to what did you take from it?
That we will not be doing this again together.
Probably not.
In this
not
capacity.
Like that.
I think that I will stick to my girls, to my hiker girls, and I will stick to high vibrational energy over nature.
Oh, I love nature.
I know, but your energy went low because of the hygiene things.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I will do those trips with the people that really.
I
think I need to be around high vibrational energy when things are really hard because I really struggled on this hike. It was very hard for me. My toenails. I've lost this one. This one I'm currently losing. So like I was in a lot of pain. I also was not talking for part of it because I counting my steps every 10 steps. That's when I know I'm in trouble. Is when I'm counting every 10 steps and like I'm not.
If you're hearing this and you know that this is a weekend that you're supposed to relax and go back to work on the next
No, it's not
Monday.
relaxing.
Definitely not. That's why I said I'd rather not spend my weekend doing something
So
like
this is
that.
what's gonna happen when Alex is 90 years old and I'm 82. We're gonna talk about our life and I'm gonna talk about all the adventures I went on, all the fun things that I did, and he will talk about how great his workouts were.
How many cruises I went on.
And how great his shampoo was his whole life.
The
and
floor
how
rider
clean-
lessons.
How clean he was his whole life and how it was so nice that he had running water toilets.
And a place to poop.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll reconvene when we're older and we'll talk about our life experience on this earth. Regretting doing this with me.
No, I'm not actually. This is fun. If you guys have not done any trip to Catalina, it's definitely worth it. If you're not, it is. You can go to Avalon, have a nice meal, walk around, do whatever you want to do half of a hike, go to the top and back, and come back home on the same day, and it's beautiful.
Oh, I cannot believe you just compared that.
I did. For me, that's incredible.
Believe you just
what
compared.
a day. You wake up, you have a nice meal, you have a nice workout, if that's what you prioritize. You go to Avalon, you do a hike to the top of the mountain, it was like 1,600 feet, and then you hike down, grab the ferry again, and hop back home.
Oh my gosh.
So fun.
That is
So fun.
funny.
And then you have Sunday off to reset.
You just compared Kraft cheese to like gourmet French cheese.
No.
Absolutely.
But if you actually
You just
into
compared Pizza Hut to like homemade pizza.
no, but if you want to struggle, lose your nails, not shower, survive on RX bars, and do 24 miles,
I'm in disbelief
From
of
point
your
A
recollection
to point
of
B.
this.
That's awesome too. There's a space for both people.
This is exactly why we're not gonna. We will not be doing that together.
But Catalina is beautiful, right? They have a nice golf
Did
course.
you notice how beautiful it was?
Yeah.
Your head down. Your head was down a lot.
My head was down. I was counting 10 steps at a time.
His head was like this, like, oh, love, uphill. Like, we would be going flat or downhill, and he's like, okay, I can do this.
I can do this.
As soon as we're like 2 feet into an uphill, his whole body would just shut down.
It was crazy. That's actually, I never had experienced anything like that. The point that my body didn't want to move.
I cannot believe you just compared
my
a
hand
day
was
trip
pounding.
to hiking across the island.
And you get back home, you go to like a jacuzzi.
You know what that's
situation.
also like? That's
What?
like being like, you can just go to the local park. You don't need to go to Yosemite.
Huh? There's not, no.
Absolutely.
She's
It's
too
green.
extremist.
It's nature. There's not that many people.
That's
you get
not
to
what I'm
connect.
saying.
It's
That's
the
not
same.
what
Don't
I'm
go to
saying.
Yosemite. It's
No.
way too much work.
Hey, I said there's space for both people. You can do the whole 24-mile hike. It's actually a little longer if you go down to Little Harbor and then to Harbor.
I honestly can't even carry this conversation.
Or you can
anymore.
do,
I cannot believe.
you know how people go to Santa Monica and do Temasco Canyon and back on the same day? You can do that. You go to Avalon, go up the
You're
mountain,
gonna
back
compare
down.
it to Mescal Canyon?
That's not what I
to
compare.
a backpacking
That's
trip?
not what I compare. Backpacking, it's a whole different. And can you believe there's people that do that on snow? I know.
I mean, not that many. Snow's cool though, because then you can do it on skis.
Sure.
Yeah, like backcountry skiing, you pack in all your stuff and you
Okay,
stay.
we're getting.
You stay in a hut and then you get to ski powder.
That's actually cool. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Anything else?
No, I'm at a loss for words. Absolutely.
Any tips for people that actually want to do it?
Don't listen to Alex.
No, that's not.
Don't listen to, if you want advice, don't listen to
No,
him.
for real. Like, do you have any advice for people that are getting ready, preparing to go to Catalina?
Are they backpacking or are they doing your little dog park trip?
Well, definitely not, because you're pooping on it. The backpacking. What to bring, what not to bring. What do you think it helped you? Things that you brought but you didn't need.
I think there's so many videos on backpacking and beginner backpacking that you could look those up. Those will tell you way more than anything I could.
But what about you? Water
Me?
was helpful,
Well,
even
yeah,
though it was,
you need water.
was more weight.
I think the trip to backpacking is honestly good snacks, good food, and honestly, and I know we've been
Jen.
passive aggressive a little bit the last few minutes. Honestly, going with people that will like raise the energy. I
Yeah.
think like you can't
Yeah.
go wrong on a backpacking trip when you're with people that like really want to be there because they're hard and you're all suffering together. But I think that's what's like makes it interesting is because you're experiencing something that you would never experience here in Los Angeles or in a city or anywhere else. Like some of my backpacking memories are like some of my favorite. Like it's so hard and I don't really need to go do them again. Like I would do different ones. I want to backpack with my kids. Like I think like you're not on your phone, you're not on your computer, and you get to have real conversation and you're in places that cars can't go. Like I will do that.
That
And
is
you saw a buffalo. Like you ever seen
We saw bisons.
Like,
I actually saw like
You ever
two.
seen those animals? Like that's crazy.
That was my first time seeing them.
I'm sorry, a dog park is not going to provide that for you.
Dog park.
A day trip, honestly, a day trip to Avalon
can.
is not going to provide that for you.
Yeah, we saw fox. We saw deer.
It was so
We saw
beautiful.
rattlesnakes.
We hiked along the crest of Catalina Island, of
Yeah,
the
it was-
entire island. So it was ocean on both sides, and we were above the clouds. Like I think you're like really wrong about a day trip versus obviously if
Hey,
you
I'm
can't
saying-
hike.
that's
If you
not what
can't
I said.
hike and you can't backpack, that's totally fine.
But I said I have the option of doing both. You can do the whole thing, or you can just go for a day, do a part of a hike, and come back home. That can also exist.
Let us plan your trip to Avalon. I'll plan the fun trip.
Let me plan you guys a cruise trip. Invite me for it.
Do not segue this into
I will.
into advertising for Royal
Anything
Caribbean.
else?
Guys, no, I'm serious. Let me break down which cruises
Oh
you
my
need to go
God.
on Carnival. Don't do it.
That's gonna be
Don't
next video.
do it. Princess is not. No, that's for more like families.
Royal
like,
Caribbean, guys. Stick to the best. Anything else? We good?
Absolutely.
You're funny.